postseason action. It's heating up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Boston. It's a win or stay home as they look to keep their raucous crowd and help propel them to a final Game 7 on enemy ground.
Yeah, despite being in that 3-2 hole, they've got reason to feel confident coming into this game. I mean, this building is charged up, and I'm not sure these fans will let them lose tonight.
Well, it is truly a fantastic atmosphere, no doubt about that. All signs point to a Game 7, but that's if they can keep their composure. I mean, they can't get caught up looking ahead to that 7th game.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Irving, Harden out there with Paul, and it's Hayward, and it's Cousins in at the 5 down low.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Robertson. Davis sets a screen. They set the screen to the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Robertson drives in, and the rejection by Harden. We're about 1 minute into the first. Paul kicks to Cousins. Irving against Iguodala. Irving can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Robertson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Robertson against Harden. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 10. That's good.
Sweet move. Tough finish. What a play.
On defense, Boston, they come off the loss on Friday.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Robertson drives in. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. Boy, that was a nice job.
Here is Hayward after the made shot from Oscar Robertson. To the paint. It's deflected. Howard with the steal. Nash outside. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Irving with the steal. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the evening. Cousins, no good on the free throw. Boston trail. Iguodala, the pass to Nash. Davis, that guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. Davis drives in. Irving with the steal. Passes to Paul. Takes a shot at the elbow. Off the iron that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
The dish to Nash. Jacks up a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Nash has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul kicks to Cousins. He feeds it to Irving. Cousins with a screen for Paul. Shot off the screen, and Cousins gets it to go. Cousins has got 6.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one. Robertson dishes to Howard.
Right side Davis. And it's Miami with the rebound. Right side Irving. 11 feet out and he hits it.
That's just run of the mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. With the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Anthony Davis third.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
So Boston ends up going with a new group, and a new group in for the Heat. Splitters checked in for Cousins. Mattier comes in for Gordon Hayward. Hairston, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Kemba Walker in for Paul. A nice shot by Irving.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's West. Inside. Randolph. The shot's good on the assist by West.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Here is Hairston. Shot is off, and it's Boston the other way. And now running up the court, West pushing it up. It's tipped. Irving with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Splitter. An easy 2 points on the layup. Splitter's got his first basket of the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Zach Randolph. Irving kicks to Walker. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Celtics trail by 3. West passes to Wiggins. Down low. Outside Randolph. And it's good. Randolph's got 6. Heat have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. The Celtics have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Now here's Randolph. He's got 6. West gets the bucket.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
West against Walker. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Here's Battier. No luck. Some solid defense from Randolph.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Battier with a screen on West. Walker dishes to Battier. Kirsten against West. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wiggins kicks it to West. Got a hand on it. Walker with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To end the run. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
That's an impressive spin move there, Kevin. I wasn't expecting him to show handles like that.
Now here's West. Oladipo outside. Puts up a three. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Come on with it. Me and you getting it on. Don't even go there. Come on with it. Come on with it.
And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus.
A lot of face-up, like to do the one dribble pull-up. You like to do the one dribble and fade back off one leg. I haven't got there yet, but catching the ball at the elbow, catching the ball at the nail.
Well, I'll tell you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounds. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for him, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Miami, we've got Harden. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Hayward. And it's Chris Paul, and it's Battier in at the 3. Here's Robertson, and the rejection by Harden. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And there's the pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Can't get it to go. And it's Boston the other way. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Buries it from three-point range. Iguodala's got 5.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Nash against Paul. Here is Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. High post shot. And that's good for 2. And here's Nash. Robertson outside. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Kept alive. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Davis has got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's Paul. Harden outside. Gets it to Hayward. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Robertson outside. Miami grabs the miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Screen by Cousins. Paul passes to Hayward. There's the screen. Cousins with a screen on Robertson. Harden gets the bucket.
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now Robertson. Battier with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Hayward. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Here is Nash. Following the score by Miami. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Harden. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And he makes the first. West is checked in for Robertson. Then for the Heat, Irving's checked in for Battier. And it's Kemba Walker in for Chris Paul. That one drops. He ties it up.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Nash against Walker. Davis sets a screen. It's Davis on the wing. From 13. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Now here's Irving. He has 6. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. Boston making some changes. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Howard. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Nash. The Heat also changing it up. Splitters checked in for Hayward. And P.J. Hairston subbed in for James Harden. Now a timeout called by Miami. Take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. DeMarcus Cousins is second.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Boston making a switch here. Hawes is checked in. Past the splitter. Outside, Walker. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. Splitter, that's good.
Heads up play there, guys. Both the assist and the finish.
Celtics have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. West dishes to Hawks. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's covered by Irving. That's good. Hawes got his first bucket in this one.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Shot's good by Walker.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Walker against West. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the night. Free throw good. West. Howard's checked in for Boston. No good on the second free throw. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Irving. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3 pointers here in the second quarter so far. Randolph can't hit.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And the slam dunk by Irving.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Oladipo against Irving. Oladipo goes in. He's back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
West against Walker. The feed to Irving. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by Howard.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Walker following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Right side to Walker. On the wing, Irving. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
West against Walker. It's West with the drive. That's good. West has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Heat trail by 3. Outside, Walker. Screen by Cousins. And Walker kicks to Cousins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 8 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now, here's Oladipo. Dishes it to West. Inside, here's Randolph, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good, Randall. Robertson, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. The Heat also changing it up. Pattier comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Paul in for Hairston. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I'll tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Robertson passes to Randolph, and he gets it to go. Randolph's got 9.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Outside, Walker. Got 3 off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Celtics. They're up by 4. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach, how happy with the team's offense and pace are you at this point?
The pace, yeah, right now. It's early, so we know they're a veteran team here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So one half completed in this round 2 conference semi. Taking a look at the Celtics, this series has been a hard-fought one. Tonight's game, no different. Trailing 3 games to 2, their backs up against the wall, and we'll just have to wait and see if they have what it takes to force a Game 7. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, they're paying attention to the boards, and that's a good thing. When you're trying to get ahead and stay ahead, it often comes down to a few key possessions. Any extra rebounds you can get is a big difference. I like their intensity out there.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game. You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very unselfish. The ball moving from side to side, guys making good cuts. It's enabled them to create a lot of chances. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. It's been a clinic from Dr. J, Julius Erving so far.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop it.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Cash out there with Robertson. Then there's Iguodala. Then there's Howard. And it's Davis at the 4-man position. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Now here's Howard. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Davis missing. Miami trailing. With it. Guarded now by Nash. Harden dishes to Irving. That evens the score. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Ball against Nash. Davis sets a screen. Shoots from 8. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He's got 6. Heat shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Paul kicks to Hayward. Harden against Robertson. Now, here is Harden. Defense right on him, but he stays with it. Paul outside. Harden against Robertson. Cousins. Oh, and there's the one. Jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And the Celtics making a change here. West is checked in. Celtics shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Screen by Howard. West passes to Robertson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. West has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Heat trail by 3. Feeds it to Cousins. Pass to Harden. Cousins with a screen on Robertson. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
West, that's good. And the Celtics lead by 3.
They're doing work in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Ball kicks to Hayward. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hayward's got 5.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Iguodala. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Kicks it out to Robertson. And another basket for Boston.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Heat have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Cousins with a screen on Davis. Hayward goes in, but on the shot. Hayward's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with him.
Left side, Davis. Picked by West. Davis dishes to Robertson. There's the 3. They get it back. Passes it to Howard. They set the pick. Robertson against Harden. buzzer.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end-of-quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
Tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. Celtics leading by 4. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Irving is out there with Shane Battier. Then it's Harden. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Cousins in at the center. And that one's hit by Davis.
The deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm. Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. Deep, full throttle ahead.
Paul kicks to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. To the inside. Here's Howard. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
What a terrific feed by Nat.
The Heat trail by 6. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Howard against Batty. Harden dishes to Cousins. 4 on the shot clock. A 15-footer. Again, the Heat good for 2.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
And it's not often you see a team as efficient from that short 17, as I like to call it, but it's really worked well for them today.
Robertson right side. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
West is checked in for Zach Randolph. Now a timeout called by Miami. Sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
Kicks to Harden. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Pass to Robertson. Takes the 3. The shot's good on the assist by West. Robertson's got 10 points in just the second half.
There's been a change in this game compared to what we saw in the first half. He's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Battier outside. Harden the pass to Paul. Outside Irving. Harden inside the three-point line. Not enough on that one as it misses. Celtics leading by 5. Nash with it. Picked up by Battier. Nash kicks it to West. Nash against Paul. Nash dishes to Howard. That's good. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Paul outside. There's the feed to Harden. Back to Paul. over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Now a timeout called by Boston. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Iguodala's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Hayward's checked in. Howard with it. Davis sets a screen. Howard kicks it to West. Miami grabs the miss. Cousins has got his third rebound tonight. Outside. And it's sent back by Robertson. And now running up the court, West pushing it up. The offensive rebound. Outside for Davis. Dishes to Howard. West outside. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Harden kicks to Hayward. Ball goes in, banked in off the glass. Boston leading by 5. Now here's Robertson. Davis sets a screen. Howard with a screen on ball. And it's West again missing. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Boston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. To the middle, here's Howard. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
West outside. West can't get that one to fall. The Heat trail by 5. To Cousins. Outside Irving. Feeds to Hayward. Irving sets a screen for Hayward. Back to Irving. And he dunks it after the pick. Frees him up.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They lead by 3. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. They're leading by 3. 1:51 left in the fourth. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And the Heat call time here. They're losing by 5. 1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Outside. Passes it to Paul from downtown. And Boston with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Anthony Davis. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there. The ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Gentlemen, some late game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he'd be able to go up and knock those down.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're behind by 7. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Shot's good from West.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
West against Paul. Nails it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
West outside. Here's Davis. Out to West. Davis sets a screen. 6 to shoot. High post shot. And another basket for Boston.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Harden's shot is off. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're trailing by 9. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, you know, not willing to give up on this game just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
Yeah, hey, I'm all for giving messages and teaching lessons, and I respect that, but at some point, if it's over, it's over. I mean, you need to be looking at the next one. This one's done. Forget about it. Let's move on.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Ball against West. Outside Irving. Puts up a 3. No good. And so So it's the Boston Celtics with the W. I think, Greg, they played with a little more of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Dwight, coming off the loss in last game, what was the difference tonight in how this team played?
We got a good win tonight coming from a tough game last night. Started out strong. We just stuck with it. We stayed together, and we got a good win.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time. But first, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson again, folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille.
Bottom line, a must-win game. Home floor, he was the man. Love the intensity and the toughness he showed. When your back is against the wall and you come through on a night like tonight, these are the performances that you are measured by.
In my opinion, his passing is what really...
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of Round 2 for tonight. More Round 2 action yet to come. For Kenny Smith,